In Jamaica, incidents of parental neglect have been increasing in recent times. That alarming revelation was made by the National Parenting Support Commission, NPSC. Director of Communications and Public Relations at the NPSC, Michael Edwards, says the organization's claim is based on its own island-wide research.
That fact has been substantiated based on our National Risk Assessment tool. It was a tool that was developed in the middle of last year, and through that National Risk Assessment tool, we've been able to map the number of needs that our parents have within specific geographical areas. It's administered within the home through home visits, within our schools through our PTA associations, as well as within the communities through information fairs as well as community forums. And we've realized that there is an increase in the authoritarian style of parenting. And based on that risk assessment, which also takes into account children, we've realized that a number of parents are being neglectful in the carrying out of their duties.
Mr. Edwards says the findings have been relayed to the Office of the Children's Registrar and other children oversight bodies. In response to the finding of increased levels of child neglect, the NPSC issues advice to parents.
I want to charge parents that under the Child Care and Protection Act of 2014, they have primary responsibility for the safety and protection of their children. And of course, if it is that they're to be neglectful of those duties, then they could possibly face a charge of up to 6 years in prison. And if it is that they are found to have prior knowledge of someone else's child being neglected, abused, or has been abandoned, they are also culpable under the law and could face a penalty of up to 6 months. We encourage our parents to be extremely vigilant, especially within times like these where there are sporadic acts of violence taking place across the island. We ask our parents to educate their children about proper lighting on the streets and to be extremely vigilant as it relates to abandoned buildings and keeping their distance away from these buildings. Overgrown lots, which we've seen time and time again, has proven to be haven for criminals. Unfamiliar vehicles with dark tinted. We want to also remind our parents that they have the responsibility that if you suspect that your child is engaged in any form of criminal activity, then you are responsible also to report that to the police.
The NPSC says it will be bringing these messages across to parents through an island-wide education campaign.